All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. I am coming in straight off the high of a little 6-win streak as Jin on Tekken 8. I played a Feng Wei. I played a Dragunov. I played a Victor. Back to back to back. No losses. 6 matches. And now the come down is going to be crazy because I'm going back to S ranking DMC2. It's going to be one of the harshest wake up calls in a minute. It's going to be rough. I don't think it's going to start too bad though, because I think we were still on that one mission last time. So I'm pretty sure that the level that we're on, I already like know the game plan pretty much. Don't do it to yourself. We're doing it. We're doing it. Worth more than DMC2? I am. That's true. But am I really a great Devil May Cry player if I haven't S-ranked Devil May Cry 2? That's the question. This is just part of the process to becoming what I need to be. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. I don't think I'm buying anything. So we are still on this mission. I think this one was pretty not bad. The worst parts are the very beginning and the boss at the end. So like this secret room is bad, and then the phantom fight at the end.
Why did you save me?
I have not played Nier Automata. I haven't played any of the Nier or Drakengard games. They're on the list. Looks exactly... No. What do you mean? I think, personally...
Why did you save me?
A great idea might be not attacking the goat man straight on right off the bat. I hear that Sunday's stream went well. What did I do on Sunday? Oh, was that... Oh, Jess and Ryan are in chat at the same time. What redeem is getting reduced? I was gonna put a poll in the Discord werewolves chat, but you two were the two that actually scored the points all month. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until both of them are in chat at the same time. Oh my. The goats are aggressive. There's only 3 of them right now. You just wait until round 2. Uh-oh. Oh, that was almost the coolest looking thing I've ever done in DMC2. Sometimes there are moments where I can actually make the game look cool. I got carried away.
Why did you save me?
I got carried away. How many days are you scamming? None. We'll go until the 5th. Redeems would be a good idea for like an alternate activation. I'm trying to think. Chulwig and Caveman, I think are... Chat, how much is Chulwig right now? Caveman is 350. How much is Chulwig? Someone will know. Ow. Son of a bitch. I got stuck on the one to the left.
Why did you save?
Caveman it is. We don't even know the answer yet. Commands. Exclamation point commands. I think I updated the prices. Did I? I don't know about that, actually. I don't know. I somehow slipped past that. Orbs are not a problem at all on this. So as long as I keep the style, I don't need to like melee to get all the orbs out of these guys that I can right away. There are a shit ton of orbs in this level. Like a ridiculous amount of orbs. So for the goat men, it's more about what's safe. We do a little spinning. What? Slow down, boys. There's only so much Lucia to go around. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I got the side one and you can't move during the side throw. I didn't mean to do that.
Did you save me?
For a moment you did something cool. I know, right? 200, 350. So yeah, you can either... Sorry, I only just saw the Chole redeem. It's one way to find out. So you can either do a month of Caveman for 250 or a month of Chole for 100. that is the choice. Oh, foul language. I'm sure it was just heinous, just awful. I can't read it right now. Hold on. I can't pause, Mom. Worst thing I've never read. It was just the worst. My assumption is that it's just a singular letter. But, oh boy. Uh-oh. Did I drop for that? Okay, I didn't. I was like, did I really just mess this up for the sake of extra style? Glad to see Streamlabs doing its job. Hold on. I'm gonna see what it was. Oh, and Ryan's gone. Oh yeah, yeah, it was singular letter. Good old Streamlabs. Oh, I just dropped my combo.
Why did you save me?
That's fine. Hath chosen Caveman. Jess, did you hear? We got the prices confirmed. I want to make sure this is an informed decision. You know, I don't want to later today hear like, oh, actually, Caveman for only, or sorry, not Caveman. Chulewig for only 100 points sounds better. Can we change it? No. No. You get one time to change it. Ryan can't buy Caveman? Well, indirectly you can buy any. So Caveman it is. Ooh. Come on, Lucia. What is like the most exaggerated way possible that we could say her name?
Why did you save me?
Like, how could we possibly make her name just sound as dumb as possible? Not because I hate her, but because the whole confusion around how to pronounce her name, even though we have the answer now, was so funny that now Luchiha. Some people at work thought I blocked Facebook and Instagram this morning because of the outage. I saw that they had a big outage, like across all of their platforms. Apparently. And I know, chat, get this, right? Threads was down. I know, it's horrible. Who could ever imagine a world where you can't access threads for a couple hours? The horror. The sheer terror. Where the hell is Caveman in my command list? I don't know what happened. They used to all be in here, like, in the order of when I added them. But at some point, they just shuffled. And now they're in, like, complete random order. So there's no logic to these. This is what the search bar is for, isn't it? Yep. There it is. While I'm in here, let's add an alias to that command while I remember to. Okay. Booyah. Game crash. Who would have thought Devil May Cry 2 crashed when I alt-tabbed? We've never seen it happen before. Not once. Lucia. Lucia would be good. Uchisha, silent L. Oh my god. We got the confirmation, at least as much as we possibly can. Because not only did we get because, you know, in this game, some of the characters in this game say Lucia and some say Lucia, which is where we were confused for a while. Because it's like, even in the game, they don't seem to know how to pronounce it. But we got the best confirmation we possibly could. Because she herself said her own name out loud, and she said Lucia. So I think it is Lucia. I'm just going with that. There's no way you mispronounce your own name, right? There's no way. That has to be the correct pronunciation as far as DMC2 is concerned. But because of the confusion, I almost don't want to have the answer because it's just funny to not know how to say her name. Ooh. Don't mind me, just twirling. Avoiding danger. See, I know that this this start to the day might seem like we're in for a bad time, right? Because so far, we haven't made it past the goat room. But I'm just getting warmed up. Oh my fuck.
Why did you save me?
Fly plus DT. It takes too much time to fly around. Keep in mind, combos, the timer on a combo drop in this game is 1.5 seconds. A second and a half is all it takes for a combo to die out. No swearing during Devil May Cry 2. What do you think this is? How do you... That's not how this works. What do you think this is? We're playing DMC 2. And you want no swearing for 10 minutes? Point being with the flying thing, it takes too much time to like do all that floaty animation stuff. It's super easy to drop a combo while doing it. I speak from experience. Very frustrating experience on that one. Just train up the goat men. Just stay a safe distance from the horde of goat men. Don't get hit. Don't drop the combo. Do some cool shit when given the opportunity. Like such. I had a free parking spot in front of work today. I pulled in and one of my coworkers pulled his Jeep up. So I pulled up with him. Another coworker pulled in behind me where I just was. And 20 minutes later, a truck backed into her car. So my car would have gotten smacked. Is Chole pronounced Royal Guard? There's only one way. It's Royal Guard. What do you mean, how do I pronounce it? I'm lucky to have not taken damage there. Where is the style meter? Oh, shit. My camera is in the wrong spot. Why? How could I have forgotten? This game crashes when we alt tab. I can't fix it right now. You're gonna have to wait until the end of this run. Has omitted the style meter. I may have accidentally forgotten to move my camera. And that may mean that I am covering the style. Unfortunately, there's no meter in this game. It's all hidden in the background. It's just the rating. But it's still important. He does have his Sriracha shirt on. How could you tell? It is the Sriracha shirt. It's a whole ass bottle of Sriracha on my shirt. And you know what? I'm voting today, and I am wearing this shirt when I do so. Super Tuesday, everybody. See, oh my God, why the stretch? Okay. You see? There it is. That's all he wanted. He didn't want to stretch. He just wanted to see the Sriracha. Oh. Cock. Yep. Cock. Yep. There's an orb in here. Reminder to myself to not mess around in this room. I don't like this room. There's little bastards, and there's wizards with lightning. I do not like this room. I do not want to be here. So I leave. There are so many orbs in this mission. It is not required whatsoever to mess around in that room. Thank God. There are so many enemies in this mission. If I had to fight all of them, this would be worse than the Vulcan Raven fight on the Metal Gear Solid run right now. Have I played Shotgun Roulette? I have not played it. It looks solid. I think the thing is, I've seen people play it now. So if I played it myself, I already know the game. And you know, the game is like 20 minutes long. And it's just kind of like, it looks very charming. And I like the idea. I like what he's doing with it. But it really is like, if you've seen someone else play it, you've kind of ruined it for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I already know what all the items do. Like, I've seen people figure out, like, the strats pretty much. Not, like, the dominant strats, but, like, I've seen people figure out consistent ways to win. It's cool, though. I feel like that's one of the better indies recently, just because, like, it's creative. And it's my favorite kind of indie, where it's like you had one really good idea and you just made the whole game that one really cool thing. You didn't feel the need to like bloat it out with all this other garbage. You just like, you had this thing that you were like, yep, this would be fun. So you made that one thing and you made it really fun. That's all you did. It's my favorite kind of indie game. It's like, just focus on the part that originally inspired the game. Don't worry about adding all this extra stuff to it. It almost never works out for the better when you start just bloating it out like that. I don't think the shotgun is what you'd play roulette with, or what you should. The one thing that's like actually a gun thing in what's it, in buckshot roulette is if you fired a blank into your mouth, guess what? It's not gonna be very comfy if you fire a blank into your, it doesn't work like that. A blank doesn't mean that the shot doesn't fire. The thing comes out. It's just, it's not firing actual pellets. You would feel it. Yeah, it's a light way to put it. It doesn't matter if that's a blank. Like, blanks are way less dangerous, but it's not a dead round. You still fire a round out of it. All right, Phantom. The difficult part of this level. Glad to be back, friend. Love to see ya. Not really. I don't know why you're in this game. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurts my style. What are you doing, friend? Side rolling is definitely better. Oh yeah, so much better. Well, okay. That's fine. Okay, that was a little sketchy. Oh my god. Okay. You only heard a clicks. They're probably fake rounds. He says they're blanks. That's just what they call them. I'm just going with it. Uh-oh. Yep, that hurts. Damage and style both feel not great right now, in my opinion. But let's see. How was my style S? I mean, I'll take it. DMC2, I love you sometimes, okay? I do. Every once in a while, I really like this game. Okay. Now that was a little unnecessary. You really had to... You really had to ruin the moment here, didn't you? Hmm? You had to turn a celebration into a caveman moment. You just felt the need. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Will the game crash? From Chole moving the camera so that you can see style meter. Nope. Or yeah, it will. Rather. Okay, and Chole needs to... Chulewig now? You bitches think you're funny. You think you're real funny, don't ya? Don't ya, bud?
May Cry HD collection.
This is a ridiculous amount of redeems that are getting stacked up. Is it gonna go through though? Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe Chole gets away free from this one. Is task broke? Moment of truth. Hold on. Praise be. Daggers maxed out. Seems like the move. In Chole's professional opinion. Oh, is this gonna be an easy one? Let's go. So Lucia gets this one too. Ad break. Is it ad break time? Does Chole get to play ads? Okay, hold on. Ad break. No swearing starts now. Chole has to just keep like a mental clock for no swearing in Chulewig right now. Chole should get one of those apps, one of those fancier like timer apps that can run multiple at once. Chole basically needs it at this point, let's be real. Basically a requirement. At this point in the channel's life, the direction we're going down. Is this the second one? Unfortunately. Welcome, Logat. How many orbs are we gonna need? Because, like, if Chole just keeps the S rank up, there are just gonna be orbs everywhere in a level like this, right? Uh-oh. Okay, Chole dropped a D rank for that. Deserved. Really. Whoa. Abyss goats are scary. They have projectiles. We play it. It's a practice run. Oh, yay. 5 minutes, 2K orbs. Oh, so we are basically already at, did you say 5 minutes? That's way more generous than Dante's version of this mission. Is this mission 11 because Chrono Heart's on 11? This is 11, yeah. So she gets Chrono Heart the same way that Dante does too. Oh, it's so not happening this run. Just the clear, I mean. Or, shit. Chole means the timer's going to go off. Chole will add a minute. There's more mission after this room stitched together, maybe? Maybe. Hold on, 1 minute. 5 minutes is like on Dante's. If you don't get it the first time, you fail. Or is it a 3-minute timer? That was a practice run, but if this is the same as Dante's, it's literally just this room. Okay, yeah. I guess that's probably the same as Dante's, actually. Because if you fail it once and you have to retry it, you just lose the clear time S rank. Simply. Oh, dropped an A. A is fine. A is a perfectly recoverable combo drop. If it's like B or lower, it's a bit of an issue. There's a B. Only 2 more after this? Okay, kind of. There is 2 more to like clear the game after this. But we skipped a couple to go back to with like late game stuff, mostly Chrono Heart. Keeping it real. Dropped so many combos, we're just gonna reset. Dante's Inferno and DMC are not the same. The characters in Devil May Cry were named after characters in what's it called? Dante's Inferno, like Dante, Virgil, etc. But there's no relation between the two outside of that. The Dante's Inferno game came later. Dante's Inferno as in like the actual poem. Not gonna lie, the maxed out daggers really get damage out there quickly. Like, shockingly quickly. Just, when in doubt, forward cartwheel kick. Lucia Gaming. This is where the hard part starts. Shit. It's just the no damage instinct. We let it ride. Oh my. Oh, it was S rank. At least there's that. It was a little hard to see there. This is so not it. I just heard, yeah, there's babies now too. No, it's not it. It was close. It was close. No, we're on normal, not DMD. Oh, okay, so this one's hard. Oh, you know what? I've got an idea. That run, even if we got it in time, would not have been the actual, what's it called? Would not have been the S rank. Let's use the high damage short range blades, and it'll make our melee stronger, even if combos are a little trickier to keep up this way. Like marginally trickier. We're going from the light melee damage to the heavy melee damage. And considering how many enemies are in this mission, maintaining a higher combo shouldn't be as difficult. We're just gonna end up killing the enemies faster, which is the problem, mostly. Because even with the Abyss Goats, just being able to kill them quickly will save me from taking damage from them. Right? Or big braining here. Not really. If you kill the enemy before it kills you, you don't die. But, you know. If it works, it works. You can't argue with my logic. Foolproof logic, really. Why did we start targeting the enemy over there when there are babies right next to us? And she's doing it again. Lucia? Lucia, please. She confuses me sometimes. I have no idea how we didn't take damage there. That was like the riskiest plays of my life around the Abyss Goats. I've never tested Fate so hard in Devil May Cry 2 before that moment. You? Of all the things to knock me out of a combo in this level? Oh, there goes a C rank. Again. We're still behind. All right, we're upgrading again. We're doing it. This time around. Played Helldivers 2, got a connection error and a CDD back to back. Are the servers still having problems? I had heard they had gotten worked out. We're gonna upgrade the heavy damage blades because the only reason I'm using these is if I want to kill things fast anyway. I've talked about before for normal difficulty runs of DMC2, you actually don't want to upgrade your melee weapons at all because it makes S ranks harder on the lower difficulties, like even hard mode. So DMC2, it really is like the only reason you want to upgrade your weapons is if you're having a time issue. Or not your weapons actually that's true in general. Because the only reason I upgrade the daggers is the same reason I upgraded pistols on Dante. It was to get through boss fights quicker. Uh-oh. Bruh. Stagger when? Hello? I did not think that was gonna hit me. We could afford a B on damage. Reminder. Oh, we're pushing it. These guys just do not stagger, man. Spooky shit. Better stats got us through. Sometimes that's all it takes. How was the damage? Was it worse than B? It was C. Okay. Average, stylish average was S. Oh, it's probably just my Wi-Fi. Okay. What mission did I just appear inside? Oh, no. I don't think I can do it again. What Why does she have that mission? She has a lot of Dante's missions. Very few of her missions are actually unique. Why does she have that one? The one that's like 15 minutes long with 2 boss fights and just a shit ton of like goats and cluster fucks in the elevators. Like, it's the longest mission in the game, and it also is just filled to the brim with like the most dangerous encounters in the game. Why does she have that mission? Wait, didn't someone tell me no Bulwark in Lucia's disc? Oh, she only has Trismagia? Okay, still bad, but not as bad. That's not as bad as Dante's version. We need to be faster. I need the goat men to be here. Okay, that was an S rank combo. It works. It works. Oh my god, he hit me before. God damn it. What does it? It takes so much to stagger them. It's insane. Where's the last wave of goatmen? Goatmen and babies, come on. I need you to go down, man. Jesus Christ, they just don't. How much style can I get off of these before the mission is over? I can get up to a B. Let's hope. Wasn't here for the Dante version. It was easily the worst mission in the game, the Dante version. Like, without a doubt. Okay. That's an S. I don't know how my stylish average was so high. I feel like I dropped way more than that. But if the game gives me the S rank, I do not complain. I move on. I think we're looking at... See, I don't know how many missions I skipped. I know at least 2, maybe 3. Maybe. Not sure. Could be 3. Probably 2. I don't know. So I'm gonna say there's probably let's go on the safe side. Let's say I have 5 missions left for Lucia. Let's go on the safe side of things. I know that it goes above S, and it definitely helps that at the beginning of that mission, I keep it up for a long time. But it takes a lot to get even like 1 notch above S. It could be that. It could be that the low combos dropping is getting canceled out by just some of the really long S rank combos during that mission. But yeah, that one wasn't bad with Dante. It was a little worse with Lucia, but still not bad. Son of a bitch, this mission. Okay. Hold on, there's gonna be orbs. There's gonna be orbs to collect on this. There's two, only two. I think Dante's had like 4 or 5 on this level. After leaving the first elevator, go towards a screen and destroy a vase. Baba, Baba. Whoop. There's a lot of goat men in here. Which is great. Love DMC2. Love it. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I did the last mission with the low damage swords. Well, I started a combo, so here we go now. Didn't want it to be this way. Really did not want it to be this way. Well, here we go now. Yep. There's the first clusterfuck elevator. Destroy a vase, interact with the wall. Not this vase. It did say go towards the screen. I get what it means now. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. Final secret room of Lucia campaign. What's in it? Chat, we're coming back to this one. We're gonna do this after mission 13, okay? We're coming back, because no. That immediately was like, nope, we're not doing this. Maybe Bulwark is round 2. No, Dante has a secret room as well with these dogs. Do you know what round 2 is? It's 4 of them. Assuming it's the same as Dante's, that's what it is. It's 4 of them. Let's see. Moment of truth. Bro. Yeah, we're... Nope. Son of a bitch, I didn't get Chrono Heart, did I? How do you get Chrono Heart again? Remind me. No Bulwark in Lucia's disc, they said. Jesus Christ. He has more health, I'm aware. Uh-oh. Jesus! I forgot why I hate him so much. Whose idea was this, dude? It's not necessarily in the mission. That's true. I don't have to S rank Bulwark. That much is true. But I didn't want to have to fight him at all. Damn it. I mean, DMC2. That's true. No one made me play DMC2. But when we set out on this journey, we all knew what had to be done. In the area where the second sacrilege is found, collect the sacrilege to stop those purple orbs from appearing. Then go to the opposite side to find a full blue orb. Higher difficulty secret rooms. I don't think we have to do them again on higher difficulties. Because we're doing them now to get the blue orbs. So we're just not going to have to do them. It's only on the new game run that we actually have to do the secret rooms. And the missions, like secret missions on DMC1, DMC3, etc. Counts them in the save file. The higher difficulty ones as well. You're messing with me. Yeah, now we are actually just gonna play through this mission like normal. Like, higher rank the better because red orbs for upgrades, but... yeah, we're just playing for completion on this one so that I can actually do the S rank runs without needing to fight Bulwark with no damage and high style without Chrono Heart. It's not happening. It's simply not happening. It's possible. Before anyone is like, you could do it, I could. I'm not going to. I value my own mental health too much. And that's coming from the guy who is almost 2 full campaign runs into S ranking the entirety of DMC2. Who's almost a third of the way to having S ranked all of DMC2. It's that guy saying that he values his mental health too much. Take that into account. Shoot, spin, roll. Yep. To be fair, the general combat strategy doesn't change a whole lot, because it still just works really well even when you're not trying to do higher rank. Like, it's also just coincidentally the most efficient way to kill enemies in terms of like dealing damage quickly. Like, I could do all the extra flips and like directional combos and stuff for the hell of it, but it's also just a slower way to play the game in general. I think you're lying to me about the bronze, silver, and gold icons. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're full of shit. Personally. My opinion. Wow, they spawn up here too. Not really in a way where they're threatening though. All right, go get my full blue orb, and that's all the collectibles done. Booyah. I need to buy the blue orbs for her still. That's why the health bar, I haven't bought any blue orbs on her. But that's all the collectibles for her disc. Oh, aside from Chrono Heart, actually. And does she only get healing heart? Why is everything in this menu called heart? I'm only just realizing. Like these little crescent moon things, these are hearts. The little orb that gives you the elemental power, yeah, these are hearts. This little weird teardrop thing, that's a heart. They're all hearts. Just trust us. They're all hearts. Oh. I was like, what just happened? Okay, so she doesn't have to do she doesn't have to do Bulwark in the mission. It's good. I still hate that I even had to deal with him at all. Missed the offense heart? I don't know. Maybe. The list that I'm using is only for blue orbs, in all fairness. But when we did Dante, I found everything else naturally, so I figured I would just do the same thing for Lucia. Welcome to the boss fight that is literally designed around you shooting them in the face. Like, people meme that DMC2 is all shooty, no melee. This fight is legitimately designed around just being shooty. You can get melee. It is something that we did with Dante when we were doing the S rank, and I'm sure that I'll need to. Mission 4? Oh, really? So I did miss a collectible then. Although Mission 4 might be one of the ones we have to go back and do. I just don't know which ones we have to do. We will see after Mission 13 is over, because that's when we get the rank sheet. It's the ice one again? Yeah, it's the ice one again. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. He's the one that I stand still for in the middle. Isn't it? It's the lightning one that I stand still for. The combined one, I want to, dodge into it. Like the big spiral of all the elements, I want to dodge into to iframe through it. The lightning one, when he comes up close, that's the one that I stand still for. I just remembered there was one that tricks you, where the key to avoid it is actually just to stand still in the middle. Yeah, that way I got around it. Okay. That's also nice for a practice run. I gotta practice on Trismagia. It's not a hard boss, it's just a knowledge check. Like, you just have to learn how to avoid all the attacks, and thankfully, I went through the learning process on Dante's disc. So we're good on that this time around. I got my refresher on the couple of attacks that I seemingly forgot. Oh, fuck me sideways. You guys like these elevator fights where we just throw you in with a shit ton of enemies with no regard for the fact that you can't consistently avoid damage in this goddamn elevator? Jesus. It wanted me to fight more of them. It thought I was gonna fight more of them. It really thought. It thought that I would. All right, cutscene time. Let's see. What happens here? I've heard the story is the best part of DMC2. That's what everyone says for some reason. I can't imagine why, but that's what I've heard. It's the least worst part. It's just the least offensive part of DMC2. Is that it? The most palatable part of DMC2. I thought the best part was the Dante design. That's my opinion for sure. My favorite thing about DMC2 is Dante's design in it. But a lot of people say that the story is the best part of this game. And that the story is good. And I'm just like, well, that's an opinion. Certainly. Whoa.
You defeated Arius.
He did? He did that? When did he do that? What?
There's just one thing left.
What the fuck? The time skips on this disc.
Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over.
The time skip.
I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vie de Marly. The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth is, I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time. Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
I play DMC for the story. I got a comment on the Ace Combat video yesterday that says the most important part of an Ace Combat game is the story. I feel like there's always someone with that opinion in like every fandom, that the story is the most important part of the series. Even when it's such a gameplay first, story second experience like Devil May Cry or Ace Combat or like Armored Core. I got people saying that about Armored Core too.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able
Video
to
games are
return.
dead. I mean, there are games where the story is the most important part. Certainly, like The Last of Us is just the first example that comes to mind.
Worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No.
These are just the cutscenes from Dante's story, by the way. Once again, these cutscenes are all just from Dante's disc.
Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
Lucia's whole disc feels like such an afterthought.
See you around.
Like,
Don't you want
there's
to
what?
hear the
3
story
levels?
about Sparta from Matthias?
Like 3 or 4 maybe levels in here of the 13 that are actually unique to Lucia. Other than that, they're just reusing Dante's maps.
Hold on to my coin.
There's like 3 or so cutscenes in this entire story that are unique to Lucia. Like, this is... I had always heard that her disc was better, too. Oh, this is a new cutscene! New final boss? What the fuck is that? Resident Evil boss?
It seems I have to finish him off myself.
Okay. Solidus Snake. It is like Solidus Snake and the Tyrant had a child. It's like a Tyrant from Resident Evil with the octopus arms from Solidus Snake. That is ridiculous. That is so funny now that you've said it. You know what? I'm not buying anything. I'm just gonna wait for the purple orb. Rip Yuzu and Citra. Once again, Nintendo bankrupting just someone random. Because everyone is thinking that it got taken down because Nintendo like actually had legal ground for it. What happened there, if you didn't get like the full story and the only part that you heard is that the emulator got taken down and they're discontinuing it and whatever. What happened is Nintendo sued. The developers settled with Nintendo for I think like 2.4 million it was, if I'm not mistaken. So the developers had to pay Nintendo $2.4 million and shut down development if they didn't want the lawsuit to go further. Not because they would have lost the case, but when you get into a court case with a big company like Nintendo, they drag it out as long as they possibly can to make it hurt you financially as much as it possibly can in the hopes that you'll just settle. So they just avoided it. They just dropped right away. They settled right off the bat. It was disgusting. What did you get? False. There's no way that it was disgusting. What did you get? Faceplant? This is way easier than Dante's. If this is actually just the whole final boss, if it's just this with this giant health bar, I think we're fine, chat. Call me crazy. I think we will be okay. Baconator? Ooh, Baconator is fine. But like, it's a grease ball. It is genuinely a grease ball. It is like one of the greasiest burgers in fast food. I do not get the Baconator, personally. It's also just too pricey. Like, Wendy's whole thing, for me, is that they're so cheap. They're like the Taco Bell of, like, burger fast food. That's actually widely available, because you've got, like, In-N-Out and Checkers and stuff in some places, but... You know, they're like the Taco Bell of the fast food burger world. You can just get stuff for ridiculously cheap. And I don't get the Baconator because it's what, like 10, 11 bucks or something? I'm just stuck in that beam. I was actually just trapped in it. I couldn't move. I was spamming the dodge button. Okay, so he does have moves that open up throughout. That beam seems like... What the fuck? Oh, my hair is falling into my eyes. It actually, I just got hairs in my eyes. That's not comfy. Oh, okay. I'm being dumb. So some of these I just have to recognize really quickly and spam dodge to stay ahead of. But it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. Honestly, big brain strat I just wait for him to be like stuck in recovery or do the face plant. Like just one of those. Like I only attack when I'm certain that I can get safe damage. And that should be... Oh. Sure. Fuck. Fuck. Bro, how do you get around that? I think I have to jump the arms? Yeah, jump the arms and start spamming daggers. That's definitely the move. Laser barrage? Yep. That's some crazy shit right there. Bro, even that, I landed back into the arms still being there. Like, even that isn't consistently safe, it doesn't seem. I didn't get hit there. But... laser beams. Bro. It is a tractor beam. They only had 5 months. Okay, the like third team only had 5 months. The game was in development for more than 5 months. I actually don't think it looks bad. Well, I don't even know what to say to you, False. If you mean purely graphically, it's not even that bad. It's just got a weird style.
Dante told me.
Dante? Dante?
Never cry.
Dante? How do they not even pronounce Dante right in this game? I hate Dead Island 2. Yeah, chat. False, when she was playing Dead Island 2, said that the game was ugly. She said that the game looked bad. And I was... Oh, okay, there actually is... DMC2, your Resident Evil roots are showing. Man, how the fuck do I avoid damage from that? Is the camera gonna... Oh, thank God. Okay, I figured out how to avoid damage. Dead Island 2? Wait, what did I say? Looked like booty? It doesn't. Like, the game has really, really good visual fidelity. The one with the pay to finish the game ending? Yes. Exactly. What? Oh, you don't know, False? Did you not hear? The game's ending isn't an ending. In case you didn't hear me ramble about it last year.
Worry, my dear. I am sure that he will return. Everything is just as it was with Sparta.
This is a jarring transition for me to take in here.
my.
Oh my.
Is it, my dear?
Both sides are heads.
Heads, I go. Tails,
There it is! The coin! He fooled you. He bamboozled you.
So,
Macho. Dante's famous coin. Yep. You know, the coin that we all know and love Dante for. His famous coin flip. Dente is a Mako. The ending was the worst. Yeah, the ending, they leave like every plot point in the game open and they don't tie it up at all. And then they're like, by the way, DLC expansions coming in the next year. He hasn't gotten all the S ranks yet. I have not. But we'll see you around, Jess. We need to go back for S ranks. Like that mission, definitely, that was not an S rank. I got hit a lot. I took a lot of damage. I think that's a D for damage. Why was Phantom in this game? It's so odd. Okay, so we have like, I think 5 missions still. I don't know. We're about to see the rank sheet. Someone's gonna have to remember the missions for me, by the way. Actually, I'll write them down. I'll write them down. Because one of the best features of DMC2 is that you can only get the rank sheet by killing the final boss. That's the only time you can look at it. Is right after defeating the final boss. Good credits sequence for a shit game. Is the McDonald's hairdo guy? That is Arius. The very deep, thought out, lovable, what's it called? I got sidetracked by a comment that popped up on my phone. Antagonist, yes. Antagonist. Looks like Heihachi. I don't know why. Do you mean McDonald's hair? Like it looks like the golden arches? Is that what you mean, McDonald's hair? Dante. I'm not gonna skip that cutscene. I have to hear her say Dante again. Oh, post-credits scene?
My job is hunting devils. Devils never cry. I know. He did the same thing.
but Sparta did come back.
she's just hanging out in his shop waiting for him to come back. And we never see her again after this game. Yep. Total results. Okay. Yeah, we have 5 missions. Okay, we need to do 5. 5, 6, 8. 12, 13. We got 5 still to do. Should we go back to the earlier missions and start there, or work backwards? We're so running the diesel fit either way. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Bloody Palace. At some point, we'll have to do it. What's the approach here? Do we go back, like, to the early game stuff? Actually, hold on. Can she get Chrono Heart? And I just missed it? Oh yeah, there's the thing that you have to knock enemies into. Okay, let's go back to mission 11 real quick and let's grab Chrono Heart. This music actually works. DMC2's music is fine. Perfectly fine. It's not bad. Unlike the rest. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was just a little uncalled for. That's all. I'm not sorry. We're doing DMC1 DMD after this, so I don't know if it necessarily gets a whole lot better. I mean, the game gets better, but I don't know if the overall experience gets a whole lot better once we finish DMC2, or at least this run of it. Oh, come on. At the very least, DMC1 has easily the easiest, the most forgiving S ranks in the series. So like that gives me a little bit of hope, where it's like, okay, it is going to be Dante Must Die, but it is also in the game that has the easiest S rank experience. DMC2 has things to like. Overall package is not good, just as DMC4 is incomplete. Man, DMC4 is going to be a bitch. DMC4 is long, it's difficult, it has 5 playable characters that I have to learn and get good at playing to be able to get all the S ranks, 3 versions of the campaign. You know how this game has 2 versions of the campaign and 3 difficulties? DMC4 has what? I think 3 versions of the campaign, and there's, I know that the names are different, but there's easy, normal, hard, DMD, Hell and Hell, Heaven or Hell, and Legendary Dark Knight, right? So I think there's 7 difficulties and 3 versions of the campaign, which is stupid fun. I've never touched it, to be honest. I've seen gameplay and it looks wild. S rank conditions are easy though. In 4, that'll help, because if I'm right about the difficulties, and I know I'm right about how many campaigns there are, that means it's gonna take 21 playthroughs to get all of DMC4 done. Fuck me. This run is like this. We're not getting it on this timer. It's to be expected with me messing around with the Chrono Heart unlock thing that I forgot before. Orbs time style points. Oh, that's it? Wait, you didn't say items. What else did you not say? There's normally 5 damage. You didn't say damage. Oh my god, that's a godsend. Not needing to worry about damage taken. That's actually a godsend. There it is. This time we gotta go fast. Oh, items do bring it down, but it doesn't show as a category. Damage equals less style. Yeah, but it's not like take a hit and reset the mission, right? So it's really nice in that sense. Because like DMC3 with double S ranks, it really is like take a hit, most of the time reset. Not every time, but most of the time. The enemy configuration changes. I was not prepared for this. Does it change to make it easier on the second go? Does it give you enemies with less health? Because it seems like that's why they changed. These enemies are the opposite of tanky. These are like the early mission enemies. DMC4 is going to be a bitch in terms of time invested and the fact that the game is only like half complete. So half of the game is just a major slog to get through. And I'm going to have to learn DMC4 Dante, like really learn DMC4 Dante. Which shouldn't be that bad considering the amount of time I played Dante in 5. Most of that will carry over, but DMC4 Dante is even more deep. Well, DMC4 Dante makes more out of less. DMC5 Dante has more traditional depth. DMC4 has more exploits that are available that you can really take advantage of. Especially with Dante. Why did I send you that Mark video like it was a bad thing? What? What video? On TikTok? Oh, this was weeks ago. Or last week. Same thing in my brain. You know how much I have to do in a week? You follow... Okay. Okay. Chat, what I sent her was on my TikTok For You page. For whatever reason, I got served a Markiplier, like, fan cam thirst trap video. Like, full blown. No holding back. And I was like, well, False is a Markiplier fan, so if I had to see this... So what False is saying right now is, I love Markiplier thirst traps. You sent me this like it was a bad thing, but I live for this shit. Sorry, what? I can't play it on stream because copyright. But like, I mean, he's hot. Like, he is. We shouldn't lie to ourselves. But I was still just like, why is this on my page? Where did this come from? It still caught me off guard. I'm just not used to hot men on my TikTok For You page. Hold on. I have the wrong weapon. Baba. Baba. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's traps of Corey too. Like his isn't even shirtless. People go wild. I mean, Corey's not bad either. He's no Markiplier. He's not bad either. Markiplier's like an actual 10. Like legitimate 10. It's hard to compete with Markiplier. It really is. It really is. He's very fit. Great personality. Great voice. Very successful. Very driven. Like, it's hard to compete. You know, side by side with Markiplier, the vast, like less than 1% of people are gonna win. Like, unless you're maybe Ryan Reynolds. Even then, it's debatable. I could go either way on this one. It's hard to compete with Markiplier. Give me this. Don't hit me. Bastard. I hate that enemy so much. The saw blade ones can suck it. Okay, I'm going this way. There's one scene where he just grabs the viewer's arm slightly rough and says don't, and people freak out. Oh my god. Markiplier also had like one of the most public glow-ups of all time. Like, you look back at his like his old videos from when he started out. Markiplier is a great example, by the way, of men hit their peak in their 30s. Physically, I mean. I've said this for a while. Men are at their peak attractiveness in their 30s. Some people have told me I'm crazy, but I know that I'm right. I know that I'm right. For being a woman. That doesn't mean some women hit their peak attractiveness in their 30s too. Certainly, I've seen some. Some in their 40s. I've seen them. They're out there. It just depends on who you are. I just got here and we're talking about attractive men. It started with Markiplier. Specifically. Because I was saying he's one of the most attractive men. Which is very true. No one can disagree. It's true. All right. You can try to argue. I don't know why anyone would. It's a losing battle. trying to argue that one. Oop, there we go. Pewds isn't like Pewds also had a glow up publicly, and also it is a good example of men hit their peak attractiveness in their 30s. PewDiePie is also a very attractive man, for the record. I need to be able to fly, please. Thank you. Oh wait, I don't even need to go up here. Oh shit. Okay, that changes things. I'm not used to doing this mission going back through it. I did it in New Game on Dante's disc. We're just gonna use DT to like zip through here real quick. Oh, I have to go over here, right? I don't know if I would say PewDiePie is more conventionally, well, he's Swedish. Genetic advantage. Have you seen Swedish people? But like, Mark is also Korean. Have you seen Korean people? Same thing. Both of them come from a, because Mark isn't, is Mark from Korea? I know that Mark has a lot of family still in Korea. I don't know the Markiplier lore. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like born in Korea and then moved or something. Like when he was really little, so he grew up in the US. Mark's mom's side is in Korea. Okay, was he born in the US? He was born in the US. Okay. That felt like a good run. I don't know if that was the run. It wasn't. Oh, orbs were low. Style being B isn't even that bad. Like that's an easy, like we can just no damage it and be fine. Where did I take damage? Oh, I think during the second run of the opening room, I took damage, didn't I? Technically US? He was born in Hawaii, that is the US. It's not technically, like I get that it's not, you know, the mainland, but like that is just the US. Both of them have blessed genetics. It is the best way to say it then. Because PewDiePie is like actually from Sweden. Like born and raised there, but. Should Hawaii be a part of the US? I feel like everyone kind of forgets that it is part of the US a lot of the time. Same with Alaska though. And it's mostly because they aren't connected. But also, like, I have, and I wish that I was joking, I have met grown-ass adults who didn't know that, like, Puerto Rico is part of the US. It's not a state. I don't know why it's not a state at this point. Like, it honestly just should be. I don't know why we keep them as a territory. I didn't know that. See? Puerto Rico is a territory of the US. It's a territory? Yeah. I don't know why we don't just let them get all the benefits of being a state. Maybe it's because they don't... Like, I wonder if maybe they were offered it at one point and I just don't know because, like, it's so disconnected from the rest of the US that I probably just wouldn't have heard about it. Maybe they declined it or something. I don't know. But, like, they have their own federal government, but the US federal government still, like, supervises it. Which is where I'm kind of like, I mean, why not just let them, like, properly fully in unless they declined it? Like, in that circumstance, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that happened. I don't know. I know where Poland is. I know where Poland is. Everyone always jokes about, like, the US having terrible geographical education. But to be fair, we do get taught where it is. It's just that no one retains it into adulthood because why would you? If you live in the US. It's the same thing where, like, I always will flip it because it's always Europeans. No one else makes the geography joke. It's people from Europe. Always, without fail. I'll always flip it and ask if they could, like, point to some random state on a map. Like, if they could tell me where Oklahoma is on a map. If they could just see the state without the label and point to it. Like, no, they couldn't. Americans could. Because we live here. Because it's relevant for us to know that. But if you live on the other side of the world, why would you know that? You have no reason to. Oh my god, they're spawning more. I mean, I did need the orbs. I was short on orbs. The different states aren't important. They hardly do anything by themselves. Oh boy. It's all one country. Just wait until they find out how the US government works, chat. Just wait. Every state has their own state tree, bird, and flowers, and we learn each one. We do? I didn't learn that. I couldn't tell you what Minnesota's state flower is, or tree. I know our bird only because, like, it's plastered on literally everything Minnesota. Like, especially, you go to MSP, which is the Minneapolis airport. They just have, like, loon artwork everywhere. That's the only reason I know that our state bird is the loon. Otherwise, I would have no clue. There's a bigger difference between Spain and France than between Texas and Florida. I mean, sure, but, like, the states all operate on their own. State government has more... more say over how things in the state work than the federal government does. The states do, like, state governments are more important to, like, wherever you might live than the federal government is. I mean, that's how it works here. The federal government pretty much supervises everything on, like, the grand level. Like, really, it's very similar to, like, being a part of the EU. Like, your own government is your government, and then you just have, like, this big supervising body above it. But almost everything that actually affects you as a citizen is actually based on your state rather than, like, the country itself. Political differences between states are about the same as a lot of countries. That's also true. You know, the US does have a history of certain states going to war against one another. despite being part of the US. Slight, small history of that. Little bit. We had a few states break off on their own for a while. Cough, cough, Texas. Texas tried to become its own country. Didn't quite work. But they gave it their best. Actually, I'll fight these two. This should fix the orb problem. And I should be able to do it while keeping the style up. Wah! Texas should have stayed off. Maybe. Maybe. Speaking of government, I have to go vote after stream. Oh, A rank. Hello. You do taxes yet? Not yet. I've still got, what, a month and a half? I'm probably gonna do them sooner. I'm probably pretty close to doing my taxes, but just not yet. I definitely won't do them. Aside from, like, if I get down to the last week, I definitely won't do them until I have more time in the schedule. So right now, shit's fucked. I thought in USA you could vote by mail. I mean, you can. But I don't think you can for the primaries. Because the primaries are today. So it's not the presidential election that's happening today. It's the primaries. So it's TLDR, it's voting on who the Republican candidate for president is going to be. It's voting for who the Republican Party is going to put up for their presidential candidate. False. You worry me. I vote so that when things go wrong, it's not my fault. Plain and simple. There's no guilty conscience over like, well, I was just kind of chilling. Like, you know, I would have voted otherwise. This might have not happened, but, you know. I vote so that it can't be my problem when shit goes all wacky. That's all the politics I want from the US. Well, we provide plenty of that. Our candidate choices in recent years have been something. For sure. What's crazy, we're gonna get a Trump-Biden rematch this year. We're gonna have to relive the 2020 election this year. And shit has gotten nastier since then. Well, I guess not really. The Republicans have gotten nastier since 2020. But that's just kind of the natural, like, that's just how things are. Whichever party didn't have a president for the last 4 years gets really riled up and nasty by the time the election comes around. Like back in 2020, it was the Democrats were fucking foaming at the mouth the entire election. Not to say that either party is a saint, because they're not, but If you're not from the US and you don't know where things are going, it's going to be a Trump-Biden rematch this year. Like, there's just no way it's not going to be. There's no timeline where that doesn't happen this year, in my opinion. Although I guess there actually is a timeline, because they're trying, there's like a 2% chance. There's like a 2% chance that that's not what happens, but like that's gonna happen. Candidates like Trump and Biden. It's wild. It's wild. Actual criminal. Alleged actual criminal. Maybe, but not proven. Take my money. Can't you just pick younger people? We can. No one ever does. And this year, to be fair, the reason that Trump is going to be the candidate this year, and that, like, that's inevitably, the results of today are going to be that Trump gets put up as the candidate. Oh, I went the wrong way. Camera change messed with me. It's because Republicans right now are super pissed off because for the last 4 years, people who are left-wing in the US have been, like, repeatedly trying to get Trump sent to prison for whatever tiny thing that they might possibly be able to. Like, if there's a chance, they pursue it as much as they can. And so people who are conservative in the US right now are super pissed off. And because Trump is rerunning, they're all going to vote him in pretty much just to give the finger to the Democratic Party. Because my father, what? That makes no sense. The mugshot went hard, though. The mugshot did go hard. It was so, I loved when that picture came out. Him giving the stank face. Him giving the bombastic side eye to the mugshot. It's very funny. Come into politics. It's not really that political. I'm just explaining, like, TLDR, what's happening with the presidential election in the US for people who aren't from here. Like, there's been a crazy campaign against Trump, even like this year. Like, there's currently a case against him ongoing. So it's just gotten Republicans super riled up, and they're going to vote him in just for that. There were some great, again, I say it every time I talk politics. I'm a centrist. I hate both parties. I think they're both obnoxious, and I can't stand either of them. But there were some really good Republican candidates who I really enjoyed this year, who were doing like debates and stuff. But they've all dropped out because there was so little interest in voting for them compared to Trump in like early polling that they all decided to stop investing millions of dollars in the campaign just to lose. And some of them were young. Some of them were like late 30s, early 40s. Like about as young as you can be. I think you have to be 35 minimum to run for president. I don't know the age off the top of my head, but I think it's 35. So some of them were pretty young candidates, but they just were getting no traction in early polling. You don't have to be in the center to hate both parties. Well, I also, like, as much as I just hate the parties themselves, like, in terms of, like, policy and stuff, I'm, like, in between. Like, I go either way just depending on the issue. Certain issues I'll be towards what would traditionally be considered a left-wing value. Others I'll be what's traditionally considered a right-wing value. Like, I am actually a centrist outside of just finding both parties obnoxious. Oops. That's fine. That's the first bit of damage this mission. Style has been great. Pull this up however much I can. There we go. And it will be very entertaining. If you mean the actual election, I don't know. But the primaries today for selecting the Republican candidate, absolutely, yeah. Nikki Haley is the other candidate who's running right now who hasn't dropped out. She's absolutely still running just because there's like that 2% chance that the court case against Trump like comes out with him being guilty and getting disqualified from the election. And in the event that that happens, she will still be there as a candidate to step in. She's not leading in polls at all. Like, there's not a lot of interest in her by any means. She's definitely just staying in that very small event that Trump gets disqualified. Like, today in the primaries, she's gonna get slaughtered. She just is. But there is that chance. Also, S rank, 4 left. 4 left. Her fit did change. When I beat the game, I got the fit. They did a collab with the clothing brand Diesel for this game, False. So there's a bunch of, Dante and Lucia both have a Diesel outfit that you unlock once you beat the game. And they're both great, honestly. Like, they both genuinely look good. Is being a distant second. That's honestly the only way that any of the Republican candidates would have won this year. Just because of the entire climate around, like the situation, the context around the election. To produce, I was just saying, in case you came in after I said it, we had from the Republican side of things in like early debates, we had some really good candidates who just were so far behind Trump because literally everyone was in the polling that they dropped out because it was a waste of money to stay in. So like genuinely, there were great candidates who as a centrist, I loved, but they just dropped out because no one was latching onto them. There was no interest in them actually going all the way. Also, this mission's gonna be such a bitch. I forgot that I still had to do this. Although we do have Chrono Heart now. So that'll go a long way. Oh, I don't have Aerial Heart equipped. Hold on. Why do I not? There it is. This fight is such a bitch. Oh my god, neither of them. Ah! Hold on. We're gonna go high damage swords for the meleeing here too. Don't forget that there's a whole mission after this fight as well. Lucia, sorry. We know now. What? Bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's snatch. That's so, yeah, damage is out the window. Okay. I'm gonna drop a save right off the bat so that if I ever have to quit out, my loadout changes will save and everything. We're back. Walk without rhythm. What the hell does that mean? What words are you speaking to me right now? This is my favorite part of the game. Oh, Dune reference. I haven't seen it yet. I probably need to rewatch the first part before I go see it. It was so good. I hear it's great, and I really liked the first part. Make sure you IMAX it. Yeah, it's the kind of movie that I would, no doubt. Bullshit. These worms piss me off so much. I think that's enough damage to kill the run. I think if I get grabbed, it's just over. Like, actually. Bro, they track really strong, and that hitbox is ridiculous. Yay. I can just, like, if I'm spamming dodge, I do not get away. If I jump, I very, very seriously risk losing the combo because of just airtime and all that. And yeah, if they tunnel too fast and I can't get back to the dodge spam. But if I don't jump, I just get got. Gamergate sequel is coming? What? The guy who wants to start Gamergate 2 because of the Mario movie and Zelda didn't win at the Game Awards? No. Nintendo only makes games that aren't woke. Oh, Jesus Christ. Said it before. You know, good timing after the whole elaborating on centrists and all that. Woke has just become one of those words that, like, as soon as it gets spoken, I stop listening. Because, like, it's just gotten so blown out of proportion at this point. Where, like, anything that isn't perfectly conservative is woke. And, like, the entire anti-woke movement in the first place is just incredibly hypocritical after like 2016 to 2020 era of like American Republicans being like boycotting things because they don't align with your beliefs is ridiculous. That's not what like a mature human being does. That's what someone who's crazy does in response to the SJW movement, but now they've just become the SJW movement in and of themselves. It's just, they've flipped the political beliefs, but it's the exact same thing. Just anything that doesn't perfectly align with your beliefs, boycott it. It's crazy to me. It's just one of those terms that I've genuinely started to tune out as soon as I hear it. I'm like, this is not a discussion that's going anywhere. Oh, shit! Oh, and there goes the combo. God damn it. Man, even with Chrono Heart, this fight is a bitch. I thought Tears of the Kingdom was supposed to be woke because of the goat man and Paya being near some chat. Wait, what? Was Paya even in? Oh, Paya was in Tears of the Kingdom. He says this every time. See? It's because it's true. Because I'm completely serious. It's like, it's just gotten to the point of like NPC response to anything you disagree with. Like, it's totally valid to get annoyed with some of the things that people get annoyed with in regards to that, but like, it's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten to the point of literally being the SJW movement that the same side of the political spectrum in the US was trying to shut down just like 4 years ago. That they were calling ridiculous and like actual batshit crazy. Now they're just doing it. They really pulled a if you can't beat them, join them. Baba. 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 Some guy implied that Link was being cucked and emasculated. I have not heard this. Can someone find this and put it in like the Discord so that I can go and see it later? Because this sounds amazing. I've never heard of this. This sounds like Dead Space bathroom level commentary. Or like RE4 Sweatergate, I like to call it. Oh, even better, the RE4 Pantygate. That's an even better discussion. The call to boycott Resident Evil 4 Remake because you couldn't upskirt, what's her name? Oh, Jesus, and I'm the Resident Evil guy. Fuck, what's her name? Ashley, thank you. I don't know how I lost that. Jill. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, the genuine calls to boycott it for going woke over removing the upskirt. I talked about it a lot back then, but I was like, do these people realize that they're like outing themselves? Saying that being able to upskirt this teenage girl was like a prime part of the experience. I say teenage, she's 18. It's borderline, okay? It's still kind of weird. Like, if I were at the FBI, everyone complaining about the removal of upskirting in the remake would be on a watch list. If it were me, I would be like, we need to keep a close eye on these people. They're saying some weird things on the internet. Weirder than usual. Weirder than your average internet user. And that's saying a lot. 4chan exists. God damn it. It's so hard to keep a combo during this fight. Ooh, that was kind of weird. Ah, for fuck. I was doing good, man. Let me have this. There's a mission after this. There's more. It doesn't end here. I'm pretty sure that that's instant, like, damage into D territory. Like, no joke. I think that that just immediately getting grabbed kills the damage requirement. Because it does so much. There's no way it doesn't. Oh, it's Synthetic Man? Yeah, never mind. This all checks out, actually. You know why? Synthetic Man is the same guy who started the Dead Space thing with the bathroom and the RE4 thing. This is kind of his thing. People who don't know Synthetic Man just don't know. His whole thing is that he goes and finds something in a game that he can call woke and bitches about it on the internet for weeks. Like, this is genuinely, he's made a career out of it. Yeah, damage is D. Orbs C? Bro, where do you want me to get these orbs? Is it the worms? Is it the worms? Glad I don't know. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Synthetic Man stuff in my day. This is genuinely, like, that's his thing. That's what the guy does. If it can be bitched about, Synthetic Man has bitched about it. Trust me. He calls them the big brown boyfriend. That actually, again, I've seen this guy around. That checks out. But woof. Who was the pronouns guy? I don't know who the pronouns guy is. I've never seen him before or after the Starfield pronoun thing. I have no idea who that is. If you had asked me like when Starfield came out, I would have known, but I don't know now. Dead or Alive 6? Bro, you cannot take sexy outfits from Dead or Alive fans. If I know one thing, that's like the entire reason they play the game. It's a waifu fighter. That's all. 3D fighter? No. Waifu fighter. If you've ever encountered a Dead or Alive fan, you know that this is true. And if you don't know Dead or Alive off the top of your head, it is that fighting game with the beach volleyball spin-off. So if you didn't know, now you know. Do I want to upgrade these to make the worm? Yeah, I probably do. I can still quit out if I decide that this is a bad idea. As like I said before, if I'm using the heavy damage blades, it's because I want to kill things faster. Oh, don't save. I was gonna save for a second. The Starfield guy grew an audience, or Synthetic Man? Who are we talking about? Specifically here. Just to clarify. Like Kojima or Michael Zaki? I don't know who it was. I don't happen to know off the top of my head what game directors are confirmed Dead or Alive fans. You guys see these strats for the orbs? This actually kind of works out. I can't see you, bro. Jesus, that was a little spooky. Oh, he did it again. What a rat bastard. What a dog shit game. They wanted a Dead Alive. Oh, wait. Could this have been Harada, maybe? If they wanted a crossover? This could have been Harada. That would check out. I could see him being a Dead or Alive fan. It might have been. Was it director of Tekken? Creator of Tekken? Lord Harada himself? Some people might think I'm calling him that to be funny. That is actually his username on Tekken. He actively plays his own game. And he's good at it too, is the best part. Like, very good at it. Because, you know, I say that, like, developer is good at their own game. Some people are like, well, I would hope so. But, like, I mean, he can hang with the best. Oops, okay. Ah, shit. Bro, I still take damage when I freeze time. What a terrible boss. I'm gonna play this one out. Like Lars and Leo and those two? Who are those two? Who are we talking about here? Where could I get orbs on this mission? Like a lot of orbs. Because we apparently have an orb problem, and there's not really like enemies that we can fix it with. I don't know, man. The other thing with that comparison, with Lars and Leo. They are like two of the most obnoxious characters in the game to fight. They are so annoying because of their movement. And Leo's fucking Kempo stance. Okay, orbs are up to A. I'm gonna assume that if I kill like one more of those things. And stylish average C, damage D. So like confirmed, if a worm grabs me, that's just reset. Like there's no more hope for the run. It does just kill it. Jesus Christ. I don't remember it being this bad on Dante. It could have been. I just don't remember if it was. Vampire in 7? Eliza. Yeah. Baba. Baba. Speaking of Tekken, I said it at the very beginning. Right before stream, I had like time until stream, but not really enough time to like get any actual work done. Like I only had a tiny bit. So I played some Tekken matches. I got a nice win streak with Jin. I've been playing a little bit of Jin again to try to clean him up now that I've just gotten better at the game as a whole. And it has really reaffirmed to me that I have just improved at Tekken, like in general. It's not like I'm good at Kazuya. It's not like Panda is a bullshit character that I can just spam with and win. Like there's some of that. But like it confirmed for me, I need to reset. I need all the orbs. So I do need to throw the daggers. But like playing back through yellow ranks on Jin, where like when the game came out and we were doing ranked right away, I was hard stuck in warrior. Now through yellow ranks, after not playing Jin for weeks, I'm just hopping on the game. And I'm like, 6 win streak in like 2 ranks above where I was hard stuck. Without even working on the character in between. Like it is genuinely just, I got better at Tekken in that time. I don't really know what I did. But I got better somehow, somewhere in there along the way. I did something that made me better. So I guess I'll just keep doing whatever I'm doing. I think that my Tekken rivalry with Owen certainly helps. With him appearing in the open lobbies on stream, sweating his ass off to try to beat me live also helps. Seriously, when we play just for fun with each other offline, it's nothing like when he's on stream. Like, I'm not exaggerating that to be funny. He is an entirely different player. He does not put that much effort in when we just play casually offline. As soon as I'm streaming and it's in the open lobby, he has never played such good Tekken in his life. He tries so hard. People are watching. Yeah, he's like, this is my moment. I get to put Cole to shame in front of everyone. He really takes advantage. He becomes an entirely different Tekken player in those open lobbies. He really does. I would feel bad about getting better because of the open lobbies, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna get to that point where like it's intimidating to join and fight me if I keep getting better. But Yan and his dad keep joining, and bro, those two are godlike at Tekken. They play so many different characters, and they're just better than the rest of us at all of them. Like, those two are always on a win streak in the open lobbies. And, you know, I, as the streamer, I can't be letting that slide. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Hello, Oscar. That did say Oscar. I was like, did I read that right? Or was I reading too fast? Oh, fuck. Wah! I don't even do it when I play, huh? When I play run? Run. Run? Just comes out? What do you mean run? When you play run? Fuck. This game. Oh, ranked. Ranked. But no, my Jhin has been getting good. I actually, I labbed a little bit of Devil Jhin. I have not played him on ranked yet, but I did lab some combos and stuff. His execution feels really bizarre. He's got a lot of like single button combos with like 1+2 enders and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where like it's not more, well, it is more difficult than most Tekken characters, but like not insanely, like not by a super wide margin. It's just, it's gonna take some getting used to, and it's a little trickier at the start, sort of thing. But he feels good. He feels like a character I could enjoy. He feels like a character I could be good at, for sure. He's got great buttons. He's got good rush down. I don't know if his wall pressure is anything like Kazuya's yet. Because when I play Kazuya, it's just like, pray you don't end up against the wall. I'm gonna take 80% of your health off if you do. I have figured out the wall combos on Tekken 8 Kazuya to the point where it's just, yeah, stay away from a wall if you're playing against me. Love that game. Great game. I can't see. Oh, I killed my combo. It was an S. It was an S combo. It's not the end of the world by any means. There goes a C though. That'll make up for it. Shit, shit, shit. Oh. That was a D. So far, I've taken one grab and like a little chip off of the charge. So I can look and see if one grab is actually reset. I'm curious about the style average on this now. Is this the last worm? Oh my god, I've taken 2 chips now, and I dropped another D rank. I'll just run to the end for the style and the damage. No one will hold it against you if you don't S-rank DMC. We're this far. Sunk cost is in full swing. We've done this much. We've learned this much. Not only have we accomplished this much, but we've learned this much about the game now. It would be wrong to not see it through at this point. Right? It really would be. Hello. Oh, you need the swimmy heart to actually... Yeah, I'm not gonna... Actually, that is faster. Not by a ton, but it's faster. I noticed when I turned it off again. That's when it felt faster. Okay, so it's not instant run over, but I think that we should really go for a no damage run. Because that was like my best style run yet. It will surely get better with more attempts. But that was the best style run, and that was a B, which is solid. It's good that I can get up to a B, because it means that if I can get style like that and not take any damage, then that's an S rank run. The Ultima games? The Ultima games are kind of too boomer. Like I like old games that have some kind of obscure bullshit and, you know, a lot of poor quality of life. Like, I can look past stuff like that. I've played Ultima Underworld. That one's a little too boomer, I think, for stream. I've never completed it, to be fair. I played it. I didn't get through it. But definitely for stream, I think it's too boomer. Maybe someday. I've got my long lists. Ah. Come on. All style, no damage. All style, no damage. We're going. Oh my god. That was very close to a drop. Oh, he's regrowing. Fucking what? Oh god. It's even more painful when it's the golem. Doesn't it make you more sad knowing you've learned so much about DMC2? It's weirdly like a badge of honor. Mostly in the way that someday, when we eventually get to DMC2 for a review, when we get to Devil May Cry for a review series, sorry. I won't have to deal with the comment of you just don't like this game because you're bad at it, which, by the way, insanely common comment that I get on reviews. The amount of times, especially recent example, I got a ton of those comments on the MGS3 review, which is strange because one of my main complaints was that the game was too easy, but I got a lot of it. Oh, he's regrowing. That's a bad time to do that, actually. Okay, it's fine. And Beauty and the Beast. I don't like Beauty and the Beast or DMC2. What? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, hello. Why is this happening 3 times in a row? Out of all the attempts, and just in general, like, getting spiked by a golem while comboing happens. It just does. Because once that animation starts, by the time that you can react to it and you're not animation locked, you're probably not getting away anyway if you're fighting them with melee. The range on the spikes is deceptively long. It happens. But they so rarely get to throw the spike attack out before getting stunned. To see it that many times, to see it kill 3 runs in a row, when I only need to fight 2 of them in the entire level, the chances are so slim of that happening. Have you tried Project Wingman? So many Project Wing. As always, yesterday, published an Ace Combat video. I got like 2 comments at least that I read on the video, and both of them had like a ton of replies being like, yes, bro, he needs to. I got like 3 people in chat during the stream yesterday asking about it. It's always on the day one of those reviews goes public that it's at its worst. I got a couple people asking about Hawks, which is also, you know, the usual to be expected at this point. Surprisingly, no other obscure, like, early 2000s flying games. Sorry, flight games. Normally there's like 1 or 2 that I've just not had a single person mention before and I've never heard of and I have to Google. Oh my god, we're so lucky that that didn't hit. No! Oh. Needs to be a Project Wingman counter at this point. At this point, it wouldn't be worth starting it. Because it's been requested so many times. Sidewinder. I've gotten the comment about Sidewinder. Fuck me. Gently, please. Convince me never to revisit this game. It's one of those things where if you just played DMC2 like a normal human being, it's not this bad. Needing to S rank it makes it worse than usual. Because every little gameplay flaw is a run ender rather than like an annoyance that lasts less than a second, right? It's so much worse doing it this way. And like the game could just take me out to dinner first, maybe buy me a pack of smokes for like, I don't know what it could do to make it better. But I would appreciate some small gesture before it decides to fuck me. More points than I have dollars. Speaking of dollars, Patreon/memberships. It's only $5. Have you still not made the devil cry? Not this one. Unfortunately. Chole may cry. I may. You joke, but at this pace. This much of DMC2 does things to a man. The game gets better once you unlock Trish. I feel like Trish is cheating. And even then, it's not going to fix this game. The problems with this game go well beyond the the characters controlling and playing like shit. The majority of the problems in this game have nothing to do with the characters' movesets. At least when it comes to S ranking. They mostly come from incredibly flawed core systems and design choices. And more often than anything else, what's it? The enemy design. That's what I was gonna say. The enemy design. I lost it mid-sentence. Have I missed an open lobby? No, we didn't do one last stream. We just did ranked the whole time. Do not. Just realized that I was watching stream 15 minutes behind. Happens to the best of us. Why did I lose my lock? I was holding the lock-on button. Oh, it died. Oh, that was a heart attack. Oh, and combo dead. You've heard of combo mad. But let me present to you. Combo's dead. Oh. My soul. The legs. The game in its entirety is the problem. Yes. Trish would probably make the game feel more fun for a casual run. I wouldn't know. I've never bothered to unlock her before this. Like, we will unlock her while we do this, but I've just never actually put in the effort to play that much DMC2 before now. But for rank, I don't think it would make things any different. I don't see how a different moveset could change or could fix the amount of like core design problems with the ranking system in this game. I think it's just gonna be fucked regardless. Oh, that wasn't spikes? Huh? Or you can only S rank if you don't upgrade your character. The upgrades here are kind of weird. Ironically, in DMC2, for the most part, upgrading your melee weapons will actually hurt you in the long run. You will make your life more difficult upgrading your melee weapons 9 times out of 10. I am upgrading specifically the heavy damage blades because if I'm using these blades, it's because I want to kill things quickly anyway. That's a combo drop. Now I just got to make the most out of it. Like these are the blades for like bosses that are difficult to melee pretty much. Or, the time trial thing in mission 11. Like those are the situations where I'm using these blades. Anything else, I still have like my level 1 light damage long range blades. But these I'm using just to make the worms easier right now. Because of how flawed the combo system is in this game, it's actually better to keep your enemies alive for as many hits as possible rather than killing them quickly. And so since the upgrade system in this game just upgrades the raw damage output of the blades and the ranged weapons, it does it for both. It's actually better a lot of the time to not upgrade stuff when you're doing S ranks on DMC2. Shit. Oh no! Oh, the moth does literally nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. The moth is not the boss here, it's the larva. Absolutely. If the moth was the actual, like if the fight ended when you killed the moth, the larva would be such a non-issue and this would be the easiest boss in the game. But those on their own are like the most difficult boss in this game outside of Bulwark. But thankfully Lucia doesn't have Bulwark on her disc. So for this playthrough, this is just the most difficult boss in the game. I'm gonna save that final boss because it actually wasn't awful. Like we're gonna do that last. Oop. It wasn't awful, like gameplay wise, like it's actually kind of entertaining, weirdly, for a DMC2 boss. Oh, fuck? Your character has no upgrades besides health or DT. My throwing daggers are level 3 to make bosses go faster when we're trying to just cheese them from range. And these heavy damage blades are level 3 now as well. But aside from that, it is just health and devil trigger, yeah. The rest of the weapons. Oh, actually, the Lucia has like the underwater needle gun. That's also level 3, but that's just because there was a boss fight underwater. Oh, I don't want to kill you yet, actually. You I want to kill, not you. Do you even need to upgrade health? No, it's just something to spend orbs on, really. It's not necessary. I maxed out the devil trigger before I even, and the daggers and everything before I even bothered buying any health upgrades. Because like the whole point is to do no damage, right? So the health upgrades don't really matter. You see what I mean about that attack, chat? Like if I'm going in for melee and they throw the spike attack, you can't dodge it. Like that, it just comes out and it just hits you. Oh, don't drop that. Wah. Wah. Is he gonna try to regrow? Maybe not. That's a no. Yeah, the moth is not the boss here. The moth spawns the actual boss. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for the extra. It works out. Oh, it doesn't work out. Oh. We are so lucky there. Oh, fuck my ass. God damn it. How's it going? That timing could not be much better. The people that live in the house with me love me, by the way. It's not repeat history now. It has to happen. I have all the cheesiest items from Endgame now. It's pure skill issue at this point. Well, okay. It's pure skill issue in the sense that, like, it's possible, but the degree of perfection necessary for this fight, it was this bad on Dante too. Because Dante shares this boss. So I've already S-ranked this boss before. I learned how to do it then. It's still just this bad. It's still just this bad. Not what I meant, but that's good too. Did you mean about my ass comment? Pause. No? You sure? Because you banned me? Oh, yeah. That would also make sense, I guess. For a second, I was like, wow. Have you found the fun yet? Oh yeah, I'm having a blast. Having a grand time. Love these larvae. Oh, I dropped a D rank. I dropped another D rank. I just got hit. It isn't always about your ass. It's never about my ass. Stop. I saw it. Right as I looked away. False. You know how this goes. You can't. Like, it is a funny joke between us, but as soon as you say it on your stream or in my stream, people don't have the context a lot of the time, and even if they do, a lot of people are just gonna run with it anyway. You know how it is. What's really going on between you and this person? You started this? I did not start this. I didn't call you honey. And also, I never even paid attention to it until you brought it up like a week later. I just let it slide. I just ignored it. You started this. I didn't start shit. Don't put this on me. But hello, Gustavo. Oh, I dropped it. Oh my god, the gravitational pull of his mouth. Excuse me. I am not going to acknowledge what I just said. False, when are you making an out of context video, by the way? When is that happening? I'm assuming that's why the Discord channel now exists. And there has been some good recent material for it. Such as you wanting to touch the flaps. You stick your finger in the flaps. Your words, not mine, by the way. In case she tries to act like this is crazy of me to say. These are her words. The flaps. Oh my god. I dropped it doing the dumbest shit. Slurpee 3000? Slurpee is a new one. Mouth gravitation force. To be fair, I feel like an out of context video for me would not be as funny. Well, actually, it would probably be as funny because you just don't have the context. But I feel like I just say shit like that all the time. Most of the time intentionally. Most of the time it's intentional, to be fair. It's not like I just speak without thinking. It's normally... like when I just randomly blurt out like, oh, he's edging. He's like, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. That one, the gravitational pull of his mouth, that was unintentional. You saw me get caught off guard. It's not normal. I normally know exactly what I'm saying. Actually, maybe it would be. The amount of times that I've said that like the bear is in heat playing Tekken, or just some variation of that. He's in heat is intentional. Not necessarily. Like it's half intentional because the game mechanic is actually called heat. Like genuinely, that's just what it's called. So on day one of the game, like as soon as I start playing, I'm like, oh my god, Jin is in heat. And then like every time I said it, it would catch me off every time I said it. Yeah, that's actually right. Every time I would say it, that's right. It would catch me off guard. And it kind of just became a bit. I started to lean into it. At first, it wasn't intentional. It became intentional. But we'll see you around. Emo. This is what separates the boys from the men right here. Devil May Cry 2 worm fight. Oh my god, I dropped another low rank. Patience is key. I've got to wait for my windows. Oh my god, that's why we wait. That's why we don't push it. If he wasn't one shot, which by the way, I had no way of knowing, that would have been reset. I need to pay more attention. I need to not be as risky. The combos were bad, but there was no damage. So maybe. If the combos were just good enough to pull us up to a B rank, which I don't think so. I think this is a C rank. But there is a very small chance. Like, I'm gonna say 10% chance that this could be it. Fortnite Persona 3 collab? What? What? That makes no sense. But we take what we can get. How was that an A for style? How is that an A? Did you guys see the amount of C and D rank combos we dropped? And I only had one S rank at the beginning to offset all of those combo drops. Numerically, the numbers do not add up for this being an A rank. They just don't. But I'll take it. If I don't have to fight that goddamn moth again, I'm good, because it goes above S. Even then, best case, I got one extra point, and I don't even think I had enough style for that. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm not. I'm just saying to emphasize what I somewhat frequently say about DMC2. It makes zero sense that that was actually the run. It makes no goddamn sense that that was actually it. The numbers don't add up. If you went back and did the math, even give me 2 extra points, and I bet you the numbers still don't add up. 2 extra numbers on the first combo, I mean. Even if you went and did all the math for it, I guarantee you it doesn't make sense. I'll just leave the flying heart on until I have a reason to take it off. What mission is this? Oh. Don't I just swim up at the beginning? Although, we didn't really run this one. I don't remember why exactly, but there was clearly a reason. I don't remember. It might have been the secret mission. I think it was, actually. I think it was a secret mission problem where I was like, nope. Oh, it was the skulls. There was a secret room with the skulls. That's exactly what it was. And I was like, this is not worth bashing my head against the wall for. I'll do it without the secret room and it'll be so much easier. That's exactly why we're here now. 3 S ranks left, by the way, for Lucia. This is the 3rd to last one that we're starting now. We've got this, mission 12 and mission 13, and then we're done. We get to take another break from DMC2. Thank God. We all know that I need it. And this is why we maxed out the needle gun. Gonna do Trish S rank? No. Just no. Oh, this is gonna be such a bitch. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be awful. You guys ready? Pray for me. Yep, there it is. Whatever god you believe in, I could use all the help. Or, why are we here again? Because I skipped a few missions for various reasons. Each of them for different reasons. So now that I've gotten mission select opened back up, we can go and like clean up the rank sheet. I never got the S on this one because of the skulls. I remember why I didn't do it now. Took me a minute. The secret room with the skulls, I just wasn't doing it. Much like the secret room with the Bulwark fight on mission 12 being the reason that I skipped that. I'm just like, nope. There's no reason for me to try to play this perfectly. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. I think we should do the worms again. They're my favorite. No. Oh my god, it spawns more. Of course it does. Okay. Me and my bros hate the worms. I hate the worms. It's me. I'm me and my bros. Oh, there's more. Oh my god, there's more. We go. Is this? Oh no, we have to do this bullshit. Oh, hello. Okay. Come on. Let me out. Oh, there's one more. God damn it. Oh yeah, and then the mandatory platforming. And then this is the boss room. And this boss can be a little weird. Oh, this is not the boss room. There's more? Thank God. The camera in here is awful. Okay. You're a liar? What liar? What did I say? Oh, about the boss room? I thought it was the boss room. I don't know DMC2 like the back of my hand. I don't know how many orbs I'm gonna need, so I'm being like super on it right now. Oh, I've got Chrono Heart now. Of course you would, you dick. That was a little sketchy on the dodge, I'm not gonna lie. Why do I have nothing targeted right now? Okay. Remember, you guys, if you need ads in your boss fight, it's because your boss fight is shit. Say it with me. In unison this time. We focus up so that we only have to do this once, ideally. Who knows if that will end up being true, but that's the hope. I don't care either way. I don't care either way either. But the only reason that you put more stuff in the boss fight like this is because the boss on its own isn't enough to actually like be engaging or challenging. That's why designers put ads in their fights, genuinely. That's not like an exaggeration or like an old wives' tale in the scene or anything. Like, that's legitimate. Unless you're an MMO. MMOs do it to give like full parties reasons to split up and like take on different tasks. That's a different story. In single player games, it's entirely because the fight is bad. Oh my god, that attack. I think I've taken too much damage for the S at this point. Oops, that's on me. Nier does it to be chaotic? No, Nier, I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen, I did not get the vibe that that's because a lot of the bosses in Nier don't have them. Actually, every boss that I remember from Nier, from seeing you play it, didn't have them. A C on style average? Is that right? Also, not enough orbs. Yeah. Okay. Have something. That's not ads. That's bullet hell. Ads is like putting extra enemies in the room. Bullet hell is different. That's just a design choice. Putting extra enemies in is actually just because your boss sucks. Because it needs more enemies. The big boss in the mountain? I don't remember that. Hold on, let me get the... Nier does put ads, though. It does? I don't remember there being any ads from watching. Like, the bosses that I can remember are the big Emil head thing. And the two ladies. That's about it. It's been almost a year. It has been? Oh, only a few bosses. Yeah, those are the bad ones. And the designers know it. 100%. I'll tell you what. If it's only certain bosses, that only adds to it. Like, if it's not just a thing that every boss has. Like, this game is like that, where not every boss has ads, but some do. So that's how you know that the devs knew that those were the weak bosses, so they just threw extra shit in, like the moth. The goddamn moth. Anyway. I only have 2 minutes. It's not enough time for a run. I have things to do. Like vote, and then get back to video work, and also eat dinner. I have too much to do tonight, to be honest. Not enough time in the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing Armored Core. Ace Combat. Metal Gear. I'm trying to think. What else? There's more. Oh, Elden Ring, Tekken, whatever. Come back for any of it. We're doing it. We're doing it live. I am Pokemon going to the polls immediately after this. It's like I'm getting up to do it. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. Helps out with algorithm. Blah, blah, blah. If you missed the Ace Combat review yesterday, or you're just behind on the series in general, that's pinned at the top of chat. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever, those are in the description. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.